Good morning, y'all. It is Susan, Crazy for Dolly, and where we left off, we are on video 5? I think it's video 5. It'll be posted at the beginning of the video, the proper number. But where we stopped off is we were inking the edges of the book, and I got a great tip from Crafty DGTR, I think it is. She said that I could get some of these O-rings, possibly at Staples or something, so I'm going to have to run out today and take a look. I didn't do anything yesterday. Today is Sunday. Sunday 7:30 a.m. Yesterday I had a me day. I didn't do, well, not that crafting isn't me, but I just didn't do anything. I was going to go out shopping yesterday, but I just couldn't get motivated enough to leave the house. Though I did get some shopping done online. Anyway, so this is where we left off, and it's super cute. I have all the edges inked up. I think it makes it look really cute. And then, so when you're looking at it like this, it's all nicely inked. So that's where we left off, and then I started pulling out stuff for the cover, because I'm so excited about this cover, y'all. So I just went through my stuff to see what I have. But this is what we have on the cover so far. Put this over here. Excuse me, I have sinuses this morning. They're driving me crazy. And what I did was, I'm going to emphasize this key right here. I found a cute little key that I have in my stash that will fit there perfectly. So that I make it three-dimensional. And I also pulled out one of my, these must be some of my favorite flowers as of yet. I mean, these are the Prima flowers, and they're just so cute. I never thought that I would really love these so much, but I wish I would have bought a couple more packs of these, especially the cream-colored ones. They're so pretty. And I have a little doily here, and I pulled out this little wheat spray, and I pulled out these that I got at a haul not too long ago. These are the Say It in Pearls Hello Pastel Prima, or Say It in Crystals, rather. And they're kind of a light pink and beige, or cream colored. And I pulled out this spray, just in case I want to pull from it. And I pulled out these awesome crystals. Love those. And I pulled out this butterfly. I have one left of this Prima butterfly, of the purple. I think I have a different color in my drawer. And I pulled out a piece of lace that was just already cut, and it was on top of my lace drawer when I was looking for stuff. That I just pulled it out. And then I thought, oh wow, that looks perfect. I pulled these out because I like this flower here. And I did pull these out too. These dragonflies and these Martha Stewart butterflies. I pulled those out. And these clips. These are those Prima clips that I was talking about that I might use as a tab. I'm not sure yet. We're going to see how that works out. And I pulled out my trusty Petaloo flowers. I've really used these like crazy, and I'm really excited about that. There's nothing better than using what you buy, right? So we're going to start on this, and I think I'm going to start with this lace on here. I'm heating up my glue gun. Oh, I'm not. Okay. I will be right back, y'all. I'm going to get my glue gun heated up and take care of these sinuses real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. It's coffee time. Okay. Oh, somehow there's glitter all over it. Not that bothers me greatly. I think that light is just not good. I'm not sure. I have it shooting straight up. I have a light above me. I have a light over here to the right and a light over here to the left. And in order to fix that, it's very bright this way. I wonder if I change the direction. I don't know, it seems like it's kind of washed out, so we'll just see how that goes for a minute. And it might be better or easier if I have some way of, maybe I need black underneath here. I don't know. Okay, so I dug through my saw crafter stash, which I love immensely. My little saw crafter stuff, which is this box. Yes. There may be 1 or 2 pieces in there that aren't from saw crafters, but most of it is. And that is one of the hauls that I made this weekend. Didn't even have to leave the house for it. Isn't that great? But I did, I am going to do that Halloween, that Haunted House mini album. So I bought all the stuff for that, which when it comes in, I will show y'all. And right now what I'm doing is I'm just punching out the little pieces. I think we're gonna use this telephone on there, on the front cover. Just to say, hey, this is a telephone book. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. So, in order to prepare it for such a use, I am going to do, oops, so sorry y'all, that was probably so loud. I am going to emboss it. Oh, where's my embossing powders? What did I do with those? Oh, stuff is falling everywhere. Oh, it was my teacups. Oh well, we'll let that sit there. That'll make all kinds of noise. I think I'm going to use shabby white or shabby pink. Maybe that's what I will use. Or shabby blue. Those are my favorites. So I do have various other ones like tinsel, and I do love this one too, this marcasite one, but we're not going to use marcasite. Okay. Alright, so I think we're going to use the pink. And I noticed that the pink is not overly pink. Just an FYI. It's a very light, faint pink. As a matter of fact, it's really hard for me to tell the difference between the pink and the white. I guess if you have them side by side, and you might need to shake them too, because they get the glitter. There's glitter in there. And that's kind of a chunky embossing powder. And it's usually perfect for these types of wood products. And you have to be really careful with, you know, a wood product like this because it has so many delicate pieces on it. You don't want to smush it too hard, it'll break. But if it does break, don't worry, just glue it back together. Alright. As a matter of fact, I have broken one before. A phone. I put it in my communique little shadow box. And after I embossed it, it actually strengthened it a lot more. So I glued it and then embossed it. And that seemed to work out okay. Alright, so that one is sufficiently covered. And all we do is just pour this over it like that. Okay. Nothing special. And if y'all, I think Velocity Vet 08, she has a video on embossing if you're interested in learning more about it. I'm sure there's a lot of channels, or some channels, I should say, probably not a lot, but there's some people out there that teach you how to emboss, which I would be happy to answer any of your questions to the best of my ability. I am not a pro. I am merely one of y'all, the person who enjoys using it, and I do not mind experimenting. I also pulled these out. These were something else I bought from Saw a while ago. And I thought, I don't know, they're just a little bit big for my project, but maybe not. I might try to use this. So I pulled the drawer out. And if I emboss it, I might be able to use it on both of the pieces to just kind of look like that. I'm not sure if that'll work or not, but anyways, I pulled it out as an option. So we might do that. And I checked my drawer. This is the drawer, and the book so far fits in there fine. I have lots of extra room, so if the book gets chunkier, it'll be okay. so here is the little telephone with the pink embossing. And generally you need something to hold it in place. Plastic is probably not the best thing, as that will probably melt. But it seems like plastic is... Oh, here, I'll use one of these. Wood should be good, huh? Alright. So, it's good to let it heat up just a little bit before you put it on there so it doesn't blow off all your embossing powder. And then you just go back and forth over it until you see it melting, which is just melting really nicely. I really love it. This is Stampendous, and it's the shabby collection. All the colors are shabby, and this is just so cute. Love this. Yeah, that turned out really cute. That'll look fine on my cover. It won't look too modern, I don't think. Ooh, it's a little hot, y'all. So that is what the shabby pink looks like. Which I don't know if you can get the full... See, it kind of looks white. And it looks white to me, too. But it does have just this tiny... It's like a little blush pink. Which I guess would be a shabby color, right? Alright, and so we'll just put that on there somewhere. And we're going to go ahead and start with... Let me get this knocked off. Alright, I'm going to trim this up. Uh-oh. Don't give me grief there. And I think I'm only going to go... How wide do I want to go? I guess technically I could go all the way across. Yeah, there's no reason why I can't do that. Okay. Alright, so that is what I'm going for. It's just so soft and pretty, isn't it? Okay. Let me get my glue gun. Oh, y'all, you know I'm such a weirdo. When I emptied out the bind it all, you get the little pieces of paper, and I'm sure there's probably a video somewhere out there on stuff you can... Oh my goodness, I have glue strings all over the side of my card. Sorry, that was a classic Susan ADHD moment. So, I don't know if you can see that, but that's craziness. Okay. These little paper thingies came out. I know, I'm so silly. But I was thinking they're such pretty colors, and there's probably something I could do with that. So, I don't know. For the moment, I put them in this little lid. I don't know. I might throw them away, but I thought, wouldn't it be cute to use those kind of like glitter, except for it's not really glitter. But, I'm sure there's somebody out there on YouTube that has probably done that before. Alright, so I'm just going to start off slowly here. And I'm going to try to pick a nice piece of the lace where it won't, where the glue won't come through as easily. And I'm going to just do a little bit at a time, so I don't mess it up. Okay. This lace is so... It's petite in its own way, so I think it's perfect. Very petite and very feminine. Okay. So I hope y'all have had a good weekend so far. I did have a very restful day on Saturday. This morning, in about 3 minutes, which is, it's not specifically that time, but I do have some work I have to do, some server work that I can't do during the week, so I will have to take a quick break and take care of a couple of things, and then I'll be right back. That's the only thing about my job, is sometimes it's better to do stuff, on the weekends, so I don't disturb people while they are working. And anybody that's ever been in an office and your stuff is down, you'll know what I mean. Because of, you know, somebody else doing some kind of maintenance or something like that on your system, on your computer systems, on your software, whatever. So that's what I actually have to do, is work on some software. And I can't do it during business hours. But yesterday it was hot, and then it got rainy. So we had a little bit of bad weather run through. I say bad weather, it's really not that bad, but it's just rain. You know, the clouds get. Oh, that was interesting looking enough. It looked. I know this is straight across, but when I look at it from the back, it looks like it's longer. I don't know why that is. But from the front, it looks okay. It just, I think it looks straight. Yeah, that looks straight. But then if you look at it from the back, it looks a little bit, I don't know, a little bit off. Could be my eyes. It is early. Okay. And then I think, sorry, I'm trying to get all the glue strings off of me. They're crazy, y'all. I think we should put the phone on first, so it doesn't get lost in the, so basically what I did is I took the lead from the paper on how I'm going to decorate it. Because this particular paper has a doily in the background, and it has flowers here, and the key there. So I'm actually going to take the lead from the paper, and you see where the little sparkly things are on the wings? That's actually where we will use some stickles. So it actually kind of tells us, you know, where to go and what to do. So, and then she has this little bracelet here. We might try to put a little bracelet on her. But so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that doily right where that real doily, or where the one on the paper is. And I have many different doilies in different colors, but I opted to go with this white cream color. But I have some blue ones and pink ones and whatnot. Alright, and we're just going to go. That was hot. That was hot, y'all. Okay. I didn't get to place it exactly where I wanted to place it, but that's okay. We will work with it. Okay. There we go, that is there. And then this is the flower that I'm going to use, I think. Gosh, yeah, I just love this flower. Let's see. I just think that flower is just beautiful. I definitely need to get some more of those. I mean, they're kind of, you know, flat and benty-uppy, but I like them. Alright, so we'll go ahead and glue that down, because we're going to go ahead and commit to that, and I'm going to put it right here in this corner. Okay. Isn't the cover like the best part? I can make covers all day. And I do have this blue spray, and I'm definitely thinking to use that. I'm not sure, but the color blue just goes with it so well. I have that blue spray, and then I have these pearl sprays. But I don't know that those really do anything for me. Just where the placement of the beads are. If they were placed more closely together, which I do have a little bead spray somewhere. where, I'm not exactly sure. Right here. Let's see. So now I'm just kind of putting it on there, playing with it, seeing if it does anything for me. Actually, I don't know. So oftentimes I do pull these out to play with, and then I never go with them. But I kind of like that. Let's see what we get. Oh, these are my good scissors. What am I doing there? And I don't know if I have any bad scissors in here. Oh, that's no good. Where are my wire cutters? These are not wire cutters, but they do have wire cutting capability. Let's see if they work. Yeah, not so much. Ah, found some scissors. Okay. Those are my fabric scissors. That's the reason why I don't use those. I have two pairs. And you know, you're not supposed to use them on anything but fabric. Let me just kind of set that there and see what it does. Can y'all hear my dog? She is just itching like crazy. She has horrible allergies as well, which, you know, we have her on gluten-free food. She has, strangely enough, she has a thyroid issue. I don't know if I told y'all that before, but yeah, strangely enough, they always say that your dog starts to look like you. Well, anyway, so she has some allergy stuff going on. So I'm just looking right now, seeing if I like to use these flowers, if I want to use them. It's feeling like too much, though I do love that blue flower. I think what I'm going to have to do is use that blue flower, but call it a day. Because I think that's enough. And I'm just going to pop it right down right there. Because I think that's good. I don't think we need much more than that. I just love these petally flowers. Look at that flower. Is that not beautiful? Oh, so pretty. I can see that I should have bought a bunch of those. Okay. And I do have this butterfly, which I really want to use. But I don't know. It may be too much. We may not use it here, but we may use it on the box itself, so and I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put this little phone. I think that would be cute. I don't know. What do y'all think? It's kind of off. It's, it's not really the fairies. No, I think I like that there. The doily was kind of standing out there, kind of looking lonely. But now that I put that phone on there, I think that's where it should go. See if I can get this glue on there without burning myself. That glue is super hot. There we go. So it's just kind of there. It's not in your face. Yeah, I think that looks cute. All right. I really feel like I need some color right in there, don't I? Ah, you know what? I just had an idea. I wonder... I don't know. We'll just leave it as it is for now. And then where these little, see right there, that little sparkle, right there, that little sparkle there. I'm just going to put a little stickles there. And hopefully it's not, no, it's coming out okay. I'm just going to try to make the star shape to the best of my ability. And there's a few of them on here, so I'm trying to spot those and put the stickles there. I think that's it. Okay. So there's just 3 little spots there, just so they'll be stickled just a little bit. Alright, and then, can you hear my dog? She's playing. She's got her little bone. What you doing, Popcorn? Get that bone. Get that bone. Get the bone. Get the bone. Well, I distracted her. Let's see here. So now I'm just trying to figure out. Uh-oh, she's scratching. She needs some loving. Alright, so you got stickles there. She has a little bit of jewelry. What did I do with those? This is a good time to use your nail art. Alright, so I have those, and I have these. And you will most likely need tweezers of some sort, which I'm not seeing in my container here. Therefore, that means that we really don't know where they are. That's where they're supposed to go back when I'm done. Oh, that stinks. Well, let's just see what we can do. Alright, these are super cute and super small. These are, we have some pinks and some blues. I got these from Big Lots. And these are the ones that I got from the Shop Miss A. And they are teeny tiny. And you really need a jewel tool, which I have refused to buy as of yet. I bought the tweezers instead. I thought the tweezers were, I like things that have multi-purposes. I have a real hard time buying something if it doesn't have a multi-purpose. Ew, these are AB stones. But I think that that tool is clearly something that has a good purpose. Alright, so I think I need some pink. But I don't want pink stars. But I think I'm going to have to go with something else. we gotta have color. She's got 2 bracelets on. I could just use this. This stuff I find has a tendency to dry up. But you know, I don't use it a lot, so. And this is liquid pearls. So I'm just going to try it on my paper here. I might be okay with that. And I'm just going to gently do it. I don't want any big blobs. But I do want it even. And I'm not getting even on this one. That will have to work. If I mess with it, if I continually mess with it, it will break it. Not break it, but it'll smear. So that's what we have so far. So she has 3-dimensional little bracelets on. And she's got these flowers in her hairpiece. Oh, how I wish I had some little tiny flowers for that. But I don't. But I think we're going to get our glossy accents. What did I do with that? Does it always seem like I'm looking for stuff? It does, doesn't it? Oh, you know what? I forgot I had these flowers. Those would have been pretty on there too. These Prima flowers. But it is what it is. We're done. Alright. Glossy accents. Where did you go? Oh, I see it. Alright, I'll be right back, y'all. Walk over this snake of cords. Alright. And this is probably all stopped up too. And that is way too big to open it. I think I'm going to put little dots on each flower. Okay. And oh, how I wished I had my tweezers. This is my place where I put all the stuff that I pull out to use for a project, and then it never finds its way back in a drawer. It just stays in there. And then this is the other one. Aha! Found my tweezers. I knew they probably had to be in there. I do have these. These are a little too big though, but I got those from Butterbee Scraps, and those are beautiful, y'all. She has some really nice gems. She has pointy back and flat back. Okay. So we are going to use some of these, and I hope I don't regret it. So I'm just going to get a couple out there. It's still hard to use these, but to me these were multi-purpose. Sometimes I'm cheap. I'm not cheap, but sometimes I am cheap. It just depends. Like, for instance, I do not have a big shot. And the reason I don't have a big shot is I thought I could do more with the Brother Cut and Scan. So that's what I chose to get. I felt like it was more flexible. Though I don't use it very often, so I don't know. The jury is still out on that one. But I can do a lot with that thing. I can do die cutting with it. It's just a matter of, you know, I kind of need to take a class, I think. Though I'm an IT person and I know how to basically use it, I feel like there's so much more. There's so much more I can do with it. Come on, don't give me grief here. There we go. We'll just move it on up there. So there's some things I don't spend money on, but then there's other things that I spend too much money on. So, as I'm sure you've seen in my hauls, like for instance, I love paper. I have lots and lots of paper. Alright, that worked. I feel like some of these are a different size. So I'm going to knock a couple more out. And I will sometimes pay full price for paper. I like it so much. Like when I go to Hobby Lobby. Or when we buy Graphic 45, we were all paying full price for that, I'm sure. You know, it's so funny I can pick them up when they're upside down, but I'm having difficulty picking them up when they're right side up. Okay. Perfect. All right, perfect. Okay, I like that. See? She's got just a little bit of sparkle in her little headband thingy there. And I do like the sparkle on these little stones. Not too bad for $1. Oh, I think my husband might have caught some fish. Alright. Did you catch some fish?
No, no fish.
No fish? Alright, so I'm going to take this little ring out of this key, if I can. Because we don't need it. Alright. And I was trying to think if I wanted to do something special. I think I do, but I'm not sure yet. So I think I'm going to glossy accent that. Oh yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to put that.
You don't even color this one.
Oh, what is that? Oh, he's got more glass, y'all.
Oh, are you here? That one's a great one.
What is that color?
It's green, dark.
Oh, that's pretty. Sea glass, y'all. Pretty.
There's a light green one.
Oh, that's pretty too. That's beautiful.
And a white one.
Oh, yeah. Pretty.
Let's see, here's a really good, this would be a good pendant.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Very pretty, baby. Alright, so we're going to let this glue dry where this key is. And I am going to put, do I want a medium size or a small one? I think I'm going to put a small one. Right here in the center of that. Alright, I got my lid on. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll let this dry and then we will come back to it. But this is what we have so far, if you can see it. Okay. There we go. Very pretty so far. And it's going to sit right here. As our top page. I think it's cute. Alright guys, I'm going to take care of my little work obligation and let this dry, and I shall return. I'll be back shortly.